Hi, this is DEDMan. If you're watching this video, I assume you're old enough to see gore, violence, swearing, and general adult content. If you aren't old enough, come back with some ID. Or a fake one. Amazing title screen. It's also foreshadowing for when the Order 66 scene happens. Stephen Barton did an amazing job with the score for the game, especially with this title theme. Star Wars opening shot.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word.
I always like when a song is playing as a scene is being introduced and it ends up being what the main character is listening to.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jabbed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's your score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Double pay is usually a pretty good motivator. This is actually a really nice shot, even if it's a junkyard.
Will you look at that? A separatist ship. Haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money.
Paying homage to the prequels.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
And trash, just not approved trash.
Somehow my everyday thoughts seeped into the game.
Good to see you.
You too. Don't get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
Having you pass through these narrow corridors are a pretty good way to eliminate loading screens. Since Cal climbs and gets around similar to the Uncharted games, does that mean that Nathan Drake trained under the Jedi?
All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Looking out for your buddy.
Listen to me. Find us free like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
Also looking out for your buddy.
Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Maybe Prof was a Jedi. In the background is an Imperial probe droid that likely reported Cal's force usage.
I can't hold on!
Bruh!
Saving your buddy from imminent doom.
What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please trust me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's bounties out on people like you.
I know.
Yeah, all right. We need to be careful. Yeah.
I honestly thought that Prof might betray Cal with the way he said, "Alright."
I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together.
Cal's face is like, "Cool it, nerd."
So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me.
I immediately feel bad for doubting Prof. You can tell he really does like Cal and just wants what's best for him.
Execute Order 66.
This is a really neat Easter egg to put in if you're dedicated enough to push 66 times.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
It wouldn't be Star Wars without a trippy Force vision.
Is this all of them? We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order.
Ooh, another menacing baddie with a helmet and voice modulator.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time.
I feel bad yet again because I thought Prof was going to turn in Cal.
To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
Wow. That was cold and unexpected.
What's that? Checking out the disturbance.
That was certainly a better option than letting the second and ninth sister take him.
I didn't see you training this morning with the rest of us. I chose to rest instead. That's how I prepare. That's how you prepare for death. Rest when you're dead, Stormtrooper.
Using the Force with puzzles and exploring new areas.
Jump now! Hold on!
That whole train sequence was wild, and that's a pretty awesome way to end the whole experience.
No!
Ah, crap.
Going somewhere.
Badass bad lady entrance. Helping. Kinda. Whew, that was a close one. She is very persistent. Also, quick thinking, Seer.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
I'd be nervous too with a lightsaber on in the vacuum of space.
We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Bracca, so we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
To be fair, Grease, you did just randomly pick him up, and the Empire wants all Jedi exterminated. Cal has every right to be skeptical.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive.
See? Seer gets it.
Song. I wrote it years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the Force from the object.
Cal's ability to sense the past of an object is a really neat Jedi power, on top of being a really good gameplay mechanic to flesh out the worlds you visit. The EXP gain ain't too bad either.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi.
Because I used to be one.
Listen, Something happened to me during the purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged.
I'll admit, I was skeptical on how they could introduce you learning Force powers when any Padawan should already know these basic skills. But having PTSD from Order 66 actually makes good sense on why you'd have to relearn your skills.
May the Force be with you.
Ooh, having the Force theme play right after she says, "May the Force be with you," is just peak Star Wars, and I love it. Showing you practically what your skill looks like is always appreciated. Having your meditation spaces tied to your trauma, the ship blowing apart from the main menu is connected to here if you were able to pan up, is a really good background detail for Cal attempting to get over his trauma. To add to the last win, with his panicked breathing after trying to meditate for the first time in a while, adds to the layers of Cal and his trauma. BD1 is a wife win. Having this holo map that you can move around to see all the spaces you have and haven't visited really helps sell the Metroidvania feel.
Whoa!
Letting your new friend use you as a zipline handle. Customization options that aren't locked behind a paywall.
Hold on, BD1, I'm coming.
Protecting the little guy. Even when you are the little guy.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that.
I can fix that.
Well, your scomplink is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that.
Years of working in the scrapyards is a pretty great explanation on why Cal can repair, modify, and upgrade both BD1 and his lightsaber. Yeah, being able to completely customize your lightsaber is definitely a win. Using your lightsaber as an actual source of light. In addition to marking everywhere you've been, the map will update as you get new powers and telling you what's blocked off currently. BD1 scans slain enemies for journal entries and hopefully gives you better fighting tips.
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path.
Relearning your Force abilities makes you confront memories of training with your master. Also, inspiring speech. So BD can scan things and they act like a QR code? Neat. This is something I was actually disappointed with in the Souls-like combat. There's not an explanation as to why you can go and reclaim your lost EXP even after a failed state. But it's still funny that Respawn made a game where you failed and the screen says Respawn.
A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it!
Wow, that's a hell of a find. Good thing Eno Cordova had the foresight to find that information and hide it there before the purge.
Use the Force.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
Force-based locking mechanism. Also, good to see Obi-Wan again, even if it's for just a few seconds in a holocron.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
This place used to be home to a powerful cabal of Force wielders known as the Night Sisters.
Giving the Legends canon some love in the new canon. Cal fixed the other end of his lightsaber, so now there's more ways to fight and better crowd control.
Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that.
Grease's reaction to all that is priceless.
Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Huh. Perfect landing. Greasy money, baby.
A horrible naming pun.
Complimented me recently. Very good. Yeah. The second sister tried to compliment me, but I was too busy fighting. We are true assets to the Empire.
Right.
Who's up? There's the Jedi! Let's give him a thrashing!
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
An intruder! I actually got him! That's to blow to morale.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
I found the tomb of a Zeffo sage. They definitely use the Force.
I love how Cal does the chair spin and says in a matter-of-fact tone, like he knew for a fact before even going to the tomb.
Oh.
Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Kashyyyk, look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees big time.
Then we better get ready for a fight.
The look on Grease's face is priceless. Also, I'm noting just how much detail they put into the sound design with Grease's chair squeaking every time he moves.
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No.
There's another one of those from a certain point of view statements. I'm starting to wonder if that's standard training in the Jedi Order. Something I noticed while going through this footage is the lightsaber parts are named after your master when you first start customizing. That's a pretty great way of telling you where your lightsaber came from before you're actually shown.
Pick anywhere except Dathomir. Hate that place.
Tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah?
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
Keep your distance, though, Chewie. But don't look like you're trying to keep your distance. I don't know. Fly casual.
Just like Bracca. No sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner.
All right.
Please.
Oh, hell no. Ever touch a black man's radio, boy?
You ready for a swim, BD?
Both Cal and Beatty said woohoo! It looks like the AT-AT has a beard. Climbing the moss growing on the AT-AT to bust in and take control of it is a really cool set piece.
It actually worked.
Classic. Using the walker to wreak havoc is so great.
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought an AT-AT to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry.
Sal's here, with the badass entrance.
Let's make him even angrier.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
BD1 is just like a little kid.
Get that off a corpse?
Phantom Menace callback. Also yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. The Menace works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but...
Humble bragging.
Visitation is not permitted.
Ow! I don't want to fight K2SO. I love him too much.
You know that's not really him, right?
I don't care if it's not him. You can't make me. BD1 coming in clutch.
She was weak, cracked in an Imperial torture chair, surrendered the location of her naive Padawan. They would never have found me. If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
Trilla.
Whoa. I mean, you could probably guess that Trilla is the second sister, but dang is it still surprising. Having the bounty hunter show up for an unwinnable fight, but under the guise of regular battle, is pretty genius in my book. Followed by a screen similar to the regular game over screen, but slightly different.
Hey, I recognize this band.
Pity this time hearing the band is while walking out to potentially being slaughtered in an arena instead of jamming to them while you work.
Oh, somebody get baby his toy.
Rude. But Cal's one-handed catch and power on overrides Sork Tormo's rudeness.
Show? I'll give you a show.
Confidence. Okay, so it's not as relaxed as an environment as you'd want. Technically, he is jamming to those boss tunes while working.
What do you mean, encounter?
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I don't know what's going on between you and her. I mean, I figure it's some kind of Jedi thing, but I don't think this is the right time for it.
It's not any of your business.
I think it's my business. And we're all in this together, aren't we?
Grease has a point. Cal's eye roll proves that he knows it too.
Before you two, all I cared about was myself. Easy money.
Don't you mean greasy money? Huh? After your initial encounter with the bounty hunter, you get random visits from the others. So, is this a cross between a ram and a slug?
Me?
Do you think the Empire would have come after Kashyyyk so hard if we hadn't intervened? The Jedi are supposed to be symbols of hope, but I led the Inquisition here. Mari and Tarful put their trust in me. Did I just endanger them again?
What's really going to bake your noodle later on is, would you still have broken it if I hadn't said anything?
This chase scene of you using your abilities you've gained so far to outrun the Ninth Sister is thrilling. Random big-ass bird dragon thing to the rescue.
Get up. Try again.
Just keep failing, Master.
Do you? Good. Keep failing. Keep getting back up. That is the only way to succeed. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down by ego and pretense. Let go of what you fear to lose and rise up.
That is really solid advice all around, whether you're in a galaxy far, far away or not.
I need to remove it. This is gonna hurt, okay? I'm sorry. Thanks, BD.
Repaying the favor.
You're giving us a lift? You're done hurting this world.
I don't know what's got second sister thinking you're so important. She likes her souvenirs, but I'm not in it for the memories, and honestly, you're not worth my time. So let's make this quick.
Yes! Finally, a saber duel that isn't a fail state or completely one-sided.
Not bad for trash.
What about for a Jedi?
Is there a difference?
The helicopter rotating blade of the Inquisitor's lightsaber is easily one of the most badass attacks they can do.
Brutal. Hey! Get your lasers off my lunch!
Grease is acting strange. He swears he saw someone outside the Mantis. Dathomir's getting to him.
Pretty sure that's who he is.
Are you all right?
I'm not seeing things, so yes?
Looking on the positive side.
Hey, Cal. Ready for a rematch later?
Yeah, anytime.
Sounds good. On your way to training?
Always.
All right then. I'll see you later.
Seeing the clones being super friendly to Cal when knowing there's something worse coming is just heartbreaking.
Whoa! Cheap shot, Commander!
No, the cheap shot is making me think that Order 66 had started.
You must...
Master, are you okay?
That feeling of the Jedi being exterminated and Order 66 coming in at the same time is just tragic. It's the same as watching the Order 66 scene in Revenge of the Sith. You know it's coming, but you still hope the outcome will be different.
No!
Jaro is a badass.
What's happening? Why did the Commander just...
Padawan, something terrible is happening. The clones have betrayed us. There are no answers to your questions. Not yet.
It's pretty awesome that Jaro knows Cal well enough to signal for him to wait so that he can communicate with the Force, then give him enough information to answer some of his questions and let him know that he does not have all the answers, and those questions can be answered later, after they're safe.
We need to get off this ship. Quickly. Get to the escape pods. Use the maintenance halls. We trained for this. Do you remember?
Yes, Master. Well, what about you?
I will create a distraction and meet you. If I am not there when you arrive, depart without me. I will find you on Bracca. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
Also, good on Cal for understanding the dire situation they're in and obeys Jaro without question. Playing Anakin's betrayal during this whole sequence is just super brutal in the feels. You can tell Jaro was disappointed in Cal for hiding, but he still needs protecting. Protecting your master, even if it is a little too late.
Remember, trust only in the Force.
Yes, Master.
Man, that will hit you right in the feels.
Yes. My blood is on your hands, apprentice. You are a failure, a weakling, a traitor.
Why do Force visions have to be such dicks?
You are no Jedi! No!
That's rough. First, the Force Vision is berating him constantly, like he doesn't feel bad enough already, but now he's broken the only thing of his masters that he has, on top of having no defense now.
Seer! Seer! Tell Grace to get the Mantis running!
What's happening?
The Night Sister! She raised the dead! They're after me!
Cal, it's time I told you everything that happened to me when I escaped the Empire. They brought Shirley in the room. And when I saw her eyes, they showed me what I had caused. She was an Inquisitor. And something in me gave. And I lost all control.
Damn, that's brutal. It's understandable why she chose to hide that from Cal this whole time.
And I tapped into the dark side. And I killed them all. Every last one of them. Except for her.
I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. And not just the men, but the women and the children too. They're like animals. And I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them.
Cal. You will be tested.
Yeah. But I'm ready.
I don't mean just here. Every Jedi faces the dark side. And it's very easy to fail.
You're still struggling with the dark side. Even after cutting yourself off from the Force.
We will always struggle. But that is the test. It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are.
Is it just any old thing you touch crumbles into dog shit?
No. Failure is not the end. It is a necessary part of the path. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight.
Those are really good words of wisdom, even in just a general sense. Failure's an opportunity to grow, not a death sentence. Being able to rotate your Kyber crystal and actually choose your lightsaber color. Too bad there's no option to give me the darksaber color. fixing your lightsaber and making it better in the process. Force pushing stormtroopers off a ledge never gets old.
I used to sit on Bracca dreaming about storming Coruscant with survivors from the Jedi Council. Instead, the Order's hopes rest on a gambler, a fallen Jedi, and a failed Padawan. A bunch of screw-ups.
You can say that again.
BD's the only reliable one. He let Cordova wipe his memory so he could stay behind and guide us. But you're both willing to sacrifice everything. To keep going even when it seems impossible.
Failure's a part of the journey.
I get that now. Thank you. All of you.
Heartfelt speech.
I could use some help out there if you want to join me.
What? Why would I ever do that? No, I'm not going out there. What do you want, Cal?
Nothing. Just kidding.
Well, I'm glad my fear of a painful death by zombie witches makes you a little bit more at ease.
You don't seem as scared as you were before.
That's because for a brief moment I forgot where we were. But thank you so much for reminding me, Cal.
Agrees being a scaredy cat about Dathomir is priceless.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No. Facing you. Memories that have haunted me since Bracca. I won't run from them anymore.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings.
Facing your fears and dealing with your past.
But is power the answer?
Master, I will never forget. The loss has become a part of me. I will honor your teaching and your sacrifice.
Cal embracing what happened and getting over the death of his master and the role he played in it is great character writing. I love how he realizes getting stronger doesn't just mean becoming more powerful, but accepting your actions.
I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing this descended upon us and cut down my people, my sisters, until I was left alone with the dead. Then Malicos came and promised me revenge if I shared our secrets with him in return.
I know what it's like to lose everything. And Malicos was wrong to use that against you. We don't have to be enemies.
We will need this.
There she goes again.
Negotiating skills.
What in these ruins tempts you so much to risk death?
I could ask you the same thing.
There is power there. Beyond Jedi understanding. Power I control. I would offer you the same thing.
Don't you understand? I'm not interested in power.
Terran has gotten so mad for power he's lost his way, and he can't even see that. He's so blinded by his lust for power, he can't even tell that Cal is just there for knowledge, nothing more.
Restore the Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. It's over! Jedi fell long before the Purge. We were stifled by tradition. Deafened by our past glories. Blinded by endless war.
Maybe. But it's never over, Malicos. We stand here now, with the chance to learn, to rebuild from our mistakes.
Jedi learn. There's no future for them. How can you not see that? It's time for something new. You and me. We could build something different. Something better.
Terran is so right, yet supremely wrong at the same time. The Jedi were blinded by their ego and victories, which is why they fell, but Terran isn't looking to have a new group of peacekeepers. He's looking for an army.
Dathomir will be your grave.
Terran's fight is awesome. You're going against a dual wielder who is really powerful with the Force. Him pulling his lightsabers to his hand is an epic way to start off the fight too.
have no right to Dathomir. No right to our magic.
Assist from Marin.
Get up, Cal Kestis. You're not dead yet.
Pep talk.
What is this?
It's like you said, Malikos. Dathomir will be your grave.
Looks brutal. Thank you for helping me with Malikos. Thought I was a goner for a minute.
Yes, you would have died.
Honesty.
I am glad you didn't. It is nice to have an ally.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
You're welcome, Cal.
I ship it.
After the purge, I was alone for a long time. In hiding, I was scared that they'd find out who I was, or what I was.
What changed?
A very good friend of mine told me to go out and find my place in the galaxy.
And you listened?
Well, no. But life has this funny way of forcing you on the path forward anyway. Now here I am. Or at least expected.
Opening up to your new friend.
I don't know what you're saying.
Marin, your tattoos, do they mean something?
Yes. They are given by our mothers and symbolize our bond with the Coven. Do the Jedi have such a ritual?
Yes. Building our lightsabers brings us closer to ourselves, the Force, and each other.
Strange that an order of peacekeepers bond around creating weapons.
I've often thought the same thing.
Bonding.
Are you sure it's something you should find?
What do you mean?
The children on that list. If you take them from their homes to train as Jedi, won't they be hunted like you?
It has to be kept out of the hands of the Empire.
Marin's asking all the right questions. Also, by the look on Cal's face and his response, that thought never even crossed his mind.
Oh, Grease.
Yeah?
I take my steak rare.
Huh? Okay, now we're cooking.
1-inch thick top sirloin steak, salt and pepper heavily, grill at 400, 4 minutes total. Flip each minute to get the good grill marks. Let sit for 2 minutes, down the hatch.
Getting to see the Zeffo in a Force vision is awesome.
Despite our wisdom and technological achievement, we face extinction. Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to corrupt us. The greater control we sought, the further we fell into ruin.
That sounds oddly familiar. Now, where could I have possibly heard that?
It's the Empire!
Whoa, that's a trippy perspective change. No, trippy Force vision! Stop!
Feeling I'd see you here.
Oh? How uncharacteristically prescient of you.
Another villain giving vocab lessons.
Careful with that thing. It's been through hell.
The one time one of the cooler Force powers backfires.
Don't go. We need to stick together.
No.
Actually getting a first-person perspective of Trilla having to go through all that is harrowing.
I saw what happened. between you and Trilla, what you both went through. I'm so sorry. I was arrogant, I was foolish. I could never understand what you went through.
At least Cal can admit when he was wrong.
You won't be going alone. You'll have a friend with you.
No. I'll have a Jedi with me. Kneel. By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis. Rise, Jedi Knight. You are ready.
So are you.
Ooh, Cal got promoted to Jedi Knight. He's no longer a failed Padawan. This whole scene is great. Between Cere steeling herself to go to Fortress Inquisitorius, to her using the Force again, to the music swelling when Cal gets knighted. It's all enough to make you get goosebumps.
This isn't good. With the defenses they got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship, I hope.
A ritual?
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Lend me your strength.
That's a pretty creative way to cloak the ship.
That was impressive.
You said it, Cal. Cere's impressive for not being active for so long. Whoa. Seeing the sheer terror on her face is incredible. You see her face start to turn right before hearing Vader's breathing, and it only gets worse the closer he gets.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't.
Perception.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avenge us!
Trilla kinda came back at the end. Also cold and brutal. I see where she learned it from now.
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
Bravery?
We gotta run!
Yep, okay. Plan B. Run like a bitch!
Surrender the holocron.
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
Brutal. Quick thinking, Cal. He can't chase you if he's trying not to drown. Short circuit? Marin to the rescue.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
Seems like they went through a lot of trouble just to destroy it, but it does make sense that they'd not want to put children in danger, and it does still have to tie into the canon.
So where to now?
Sequel foreshadowing.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
I'd like to thank my artist Scott Specs. I also have special thanks for Deborah M., JJ Ryan, Jeff, Jess R., K, A Weary Rider, Death Demon 17, Steve C, and Walt W. Thank you all, and I truly appreciate all the help you've given me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please like, subscribe, and share. You can follow me at Twitter at DeadmanGaming13, Twitch at DeadmanGaming, and Patreon's on the screen. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Try not to die out there.